Hi, I'm Chris Lamb from HyprMX. We are here at Pocket Gamer Connects London, and I'm sitting down today with Jon Hook, CRO from Homa Games. Jon, thanks for joining us today.
No, it's great to be here, Chris.
So Homa Games is relatively new to the scene. Like you mentioned, you guys are very focused on hyper casual. Congrats, by the way, on the balls and lasers. I hear it's like #1 in several Asian countries. Right?
Yeah, it is. It's our first #1 hit. It's very exciting.
Sweet. So how did Homa Games kind of like decide on hyper casual as the genre that you guys were gonna go all in on?
So our parent company's roots are in ad tech, and we're very familiar with the gaming space, and we can therefore see all of the trends. And we've been monitoring hyper casual really closely, and part of it is it's kind of serendipitous. I wouldn't say luck. We knew some independent studios, developers who were kind of looking to get into the space and perhaps looking for a softer, more commercially viable entrance than maybe some of the bigger publishers were offering them.
Right.
And we had a lot of the skills that we needed already, certainly on the monetization side. UA, we had a lot of skills in the business already. So with the financial backing of the parent company, we thought, well, let's get into the hyper casual space. We have the kind of core ingredients from UA and monetization. We have our own ad technology. We know the developers to start us off. Let's publish some games and see what happens. And here we are 9 months later with a #1 hit in multiple countries.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, it's very exciting.
So hyper casual has been a hot topic for a couple of years now. What do you think is the next evolution for hyper casual games? Are we going to see the games become a little bit more in depth? What do you think is going to evolve? What do you think new innovative things are going to be put into these titles?
I think we're seeing that already. So speaking to developers, I've heard things like Hyper Casual Plus. That to me is some of the things that you just mentioned. So adding some new game mechanics, some new depth to the levels to increase the longevity of gameplay. I think certainly we look at some of the games we're publishing, I think we've come a long way since the early days of just really grainy sort of pixels, and it doesn't look great. I'd say that now the hyper casual games, some of them look design wise very, very professional.
Sure.
And we're also seeing new entrants coming into the hyper casual space from teams that are ex-Wooga, for example, that have got great design capability. And they're looking at hyper casual saying, well, yeah, we can build great games, so why not hyper casual? So I kind of think the category is already evolving. I know there's cynics out there that are saying, well, it's consolidation, only a few people can survive. There's too many ads in the games. But I think that's easy to say from the outside. I think certainly from the inside, we've seen like 6-7x growth in users in the space of a few weeks.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So from our side, I can't see any slowdown, actually quite the opposite.
Right.
So yeah, I think for me it's just excitement about how the category is going to evolve further.
Perfect. Well, all the best in the rest of 2019, and thanks for coming in and sharing your thoughts with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Chris.
Right.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.